Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. What is up? It is finally fall and I'm bringing you my first fall tutorial. What do you guys think? I'm pretty impressed with myself. I think it looks pretty good, so I'm so excited. Burgundy, everything is so beautiful and so flattering, and so yeah, I will link all of the products that I use in the description box below. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe and like the video, and yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Bye! Hey you guys, so I have already gone in and primed my eyelids. I use the MAC Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This is just what it looks like on the inside. I went ahead and did that on both of my eyes, and then now I'm gonna go in and set it. So to give my eyes a nice, smooth, even base and to really set down this primer, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and use this really light shade. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe E14 brush and just pick up some of that and set that entire lid. This even gives me a very smooth base to work on, especially since we're gonna be going in with some really pigmented, bright colored shadows. So we're gonna be using one of my all-time favorite palettes ever. It is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is what it looks like. So many cranberry shades, and I'm so excited to use that because that's what we're going for. Yeah, let's get right into it. So we're gonna start right off the bat. I'm gonna start with that transition shade, and we're going in with the Morphe E27 Big Fluffy Brush. So I'm gonna pick up the shade Warm Taupe right here. Now this palette is very powdery, and so it's almost important to always tap off your brush because so much pigment goes on right away. So we're just gonna start buffing that into the entire crease and honestly all over that lid so that we can blend the rest of those shadows much easier. Okay, we're gonna go in with Burnt Orange. I do want to have a little bit of warmth still to this look. So we're gonna go in with that shade and we're just gonna go right beneath the crease. So right beneath that transition shade. So I'm gonna pick up Burnt Orange, tap it off, and just stamp it and kind of create the shape that I want. Okay, and the key here is to even go back in with that fluffy crease brush and picking up a little bit more of that warm taupe and blending those two shades together so it's nice and seamless. Okay, and now we are gonna go in with the shade Red Ochre. So we're gonna pick that up and we're just gonna kind of blend it all over the lid, almost, for the most part. So using the Morphe M433 brush, I'm gonna pick some of that up, tap a lot off. The biggest thing with such bright colored red shadows like this is starting with less and blending and adding more. So tapping that off, I'm almost just gonna kind of stamp it on that outer edge, working in circular motions and just kind of starting to blend it upward. So there's that one, and we're just gonna go in with the other eye, and I'll be back. So now that we have that red ochre all over the eyes, we're gonna diffuse it out a little bit more and going back in with Warm Taupe and that big fluffy brush. Just picking up a little bit, and we're just gonna make sure that all of our edges are nice and blended. Okay, and so now we're still gonna keep it very, very, very burgundy, and adding this color is gonna make it pop even more. So going in with my MAC 217 brush, I'm gonna pick up the shade Venetian Red. Just so big. Picking that up, tapping it off, we are just gonna stamp it on the outside of the lid. Really gives the look an extra pop here. What do you think, guys? I absolutely love it. I think it is so, so pretty. So I'm just going to kind of add a little bit of an extra pop into the inner corner, but this is still an all matte look. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Tempera, picking it up on my MAC 242 brush. Just any sort of flat shader brush works. And we're just gonna kind of pop it on the inner corner here. Don't worry, we'll blend it out. So doing that, just going back in with any fluffy brush here, diffusing it. So there's that, you guys. Almost done with eyes. We're just gonna go in with a nice little thin liner, attempt to be a thin liner, and then we'll move on. So I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. So okay, so I went ahead and did the liner, did a coat of mascara using my, there's a fuzzy, using my voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, my all-time favorite. It's always a given. And now I just put lashes on. So I used the KoKo lashes in the style Misha. And so this is kind of what they look like. Super kind of dramatic, but still light enough that they're wearable. So that's usually how I like my lashes. So we're just gonna let those dry and pop these on. Okay, so now those are on and we're just gonna go into the brows. So I'm gonna be using my Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 5. This is my favorite, you guys. I have been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz for years, and then this came out and I was like, well, why not? Let's try something else. So tried this out and I absolutely love this. It's so smooth on the brows, so great. So I will just show you guys a quick brow and yeah. We'll just brush through. The key to your brows is just having a light hand. I mean, if you're pressing it and drawing it on, you're gonna have a very bold, bold brow. And so just lightly filling it in if you want more of the natural look. So, okay. And there you have one natural fluffy brow. So I'll go ahead and go do the other one. Okay, so now I have my brows done, I have my eyes done, and I went ahead and already primed my face. So I just used my Too Faced Primed in Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I have honestly been loving this so much, you guys. And in regards to that whole collection, I have been loving it. Every single product works so, so good together. And so I'm still kind of testing them out with other products, but as far as all of them working together, they all work so great. And I always notice my skin looks so amazing when I wear it all. So I've already primed and we're just gonna go in and use today my Smashbox Studio Skin. This is very dark for me. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity to use the custom cover drops by Cover FX. So I'm gonna take a few pumps of this, mix in this, and I'm gonna go in with a brush today. And this is the It Brushes for Ulta, like perfect complexion brush, something like that. I've been really liking this for putting on my foundation. It's been making it really easy. So yeah, we're gonna go in with that. I love this stuff. This stuff just doesn't ever look cakey, lasts all day, controls my oil, you guys, and that's so important to me, you know that. Okay, one thing I've noticed, you have to like shake these. Okay, it's always just kind of trial and error with this stuff. That looks pretty good. Yeah? I think that's okay. Maybe? Maybe? Why not? Okay. So then, yeah, I just take it and blend it in. Is the Chanel Soleil de Tan de Chanel. It is a cream bronzer, so I think I'm going to use that to kind of bronze up the face a little bit. I don't think the color match is bad, but I also feel like it is a little bit light. So we'll just go in, what should I use? I'm going to go in, this is my Morphe M49 brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that product. I'm gonna work it. Now I feel a little bit more human. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with concealer under the eyes. Yes. Obviously, you guys, this step is not necessary. I just love this stuff so much. So, okay, so we are gonna go underneath the eyes using the same brush. And I'm going in with my favorite, my Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm gonna be mixing light medium and light sand. I need to get one in between because it's just too light for me and this one is just too dark. But we'll mix them. We'll make it work. Now we are going in and we are going to set this face. We are going to be using the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. I absolutely love this stuff, you guys. It's just good. Everything, obviously, that I'm using, I'm gonna love it unless I'm testing stuff out. So we'll just make sure that we are blended. No creasing happening. And we are gonna set. So I'm gonna be going in, we're gonna go in with the Morphe E48 brush. Okay, and we'll be back with a set face. Okay, so just using an It Cosmetics brush from Ulta, I'm pushing that powder back into my skin, setting it all. really what I'm going for is a very, very matte look, so. Okay, so now we are gonna go back and work on the eyes. We're just gonna do that bottom lash line. Okay, going back in with this palette. I almost smacked myself in the head, okay. We're gonna go in with the shade Warm Taupe. So I'm just going to kind of take a little buffer brush. This is the Morphe E22, picking that up because it's kind of tapered on the end. And we're just gonna buff this all along that lower line. It'll kind of help really diffuse out our colors, so, okay. And now going in with a more precise brush. This is the Morphe E36 little smudger brush. We're gonna go in with Red Ochre. I think this is my favorite color in the whole palette. I love this color. Picking that up, and we're gonna focus it on the out part of the eye. And now to kind of deepen the look even more, I'm gonna go in with this Marc Jacobs highliner. This is the shade Brown Out. So pretty, super bronzy. I have been using this like crazy because it does not move. Like, does not move. I've even been using it like on my top lashes and everything and as a liner, and it does not move, I swear. So we're just gonna put that in the waterline. So now I'm gonna highlight that brow bone, going in back with this big shader brush, E14, and going in with shade Tempera in this palette. Just gonna highlight up here, just in that little spot. This is a very intense kind of white. And then we're also gonna take that and pop it on the inner corner. Okay. Okay, now we'll finish up the rest of the face. So I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I've been loving this so much lately. I just use this one. Sometimes I'll go in with this if I want a little extra contour, but this has just been bronzing me up enough that I've been really enjoying it. So going with the Japanesque big powder brush. Okay, can I stop dropping things? I'm gonna go in with this. It's very, very pigmented. So pigmented. So just take the lightest amount and start bronzing that forehead. This is the Real Technique setting brush, going in with more of that bronze little contour and just warm up the sides of the nose. Whoop. For some reason I like putting bronzer on the tip of my nose just because I feel like it gives me like an initial like sun-kissed look. Maybe it doesn't, but to me it does, so. Okay, so we'll go in and we will contour with this shade. Just a smidge. So this is my Morphe M523 brush, picking up a small amount. I'm gonna focus it into the hollows of my cheek. So, if I didn't tell you guys already, this is like full glam. We went full glam today. This is just a Morphe dual fiber brush. I use it all the time. We're blending out that contour and it blended out pretty well, so good deal. Okay, just a couple more steps, you guys, and this look is almost done. So we're gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna use my Nars Cheek Studio palette that I had picked up for my little Ulta haul, going in with my favorite little Japanesque brush. and what we will do. This is matching my eyelids right now. So pretty. Okay, and I know I said this was an all matte look, but we're still gonna go in with highlighter because we have to. So, I'm using my Smashbox Spotlight palette by Holmes, my all-time favorite girl crush. Going in with my Morphe M501 brush, and I'm gonna use this shade right here in the middle. It's called Crank It Up. And this is the Pearl palette, so this highlight is just such a pretty, like, not in your face highlight. You can make it be in your face, but if you want just a light glow, so pretty. Okay. Now that is done, and last but not least, the lips. Okay, so this is the Kylie Cosmetics KoKo in this shade Gorg. Okay everybody, so this is the look, final look that I came up with. What do y'all think? I actually ended up going with the Kylie Cosmetics KoKo lip in Gorg. I think it's so pretty. But this one is just, in Burgundy Blush, is just as pretty. It was just a little too dark for me in that moment. So, if you guys enjoyed this, I will put all of the products that I use in the description box below. Please like it, please subscribe if you want to see more from me. So, I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye!